Frederick Willem de Klerk, or FW as he was known, is the last leader under the apartheid government. De Klerk was the head of state from 1989 until 1994. In 1990, a year after taking the reins of the then governing National Party, de Klerk would announce the unbanning of liberation movements and that he was releasing Nelson Mandela unconditionally. This led to a multi-party negotiation process that paved the way for the first democratic election, an election that would see the late Nelson Mandela as the first black president in South Africa in 1994. In the democratic dispensation, de Klerk became one of the country's two deputy presidents. In 1993, de Klerk and Mandela shared the Nobel Peace Prize for leading the miracle transition from white rule in the country. According to the FW de Klerk Foundation, he died at his home at the age of 85 after a long battle with cancer. FW de Klerk's legacy will probably be debated for a long time. Some defend it, while others contest that legacy. There are those who mourn the loss of a leader who chose a negotiated settlement between the apartheid government and liberation movements. Some believe that he sold out on the Afrikaner leaders who were determined to hold on to government of segregation. And then millions of black South Africans who are celebrating the passing of a man who held the reins of power during one of the bloodiest periods in the country's history, a man who never took responsibility for such atrocities. A few years ago, de Klerk defended aspects of apartheid and refused to concede that the system was a crime against humanity as declared by the United Nations. In a video released by his foundation, de Klerk wanted to pass on what he called his last message to the people of South Africa.
This last message repeat. I, without qualification, apologize for the pain and the hurt and the indignity and the damage that apartheid has done to black, brown and Indians in South Africa. I do so not only in my capacity as the former leader of the National Party, but also as an individual. Allow me in this last message to share with you the fact that since the early 80s, my views changed completely. It was as if I had a conversion. And in my heart of hearts, realized that apartheid was wrong.
Reactions on social media to the death of de Klerk and to this message have been varying. De Klerk is survived by his wife, children and grandchildren. President Cyril Ramaphosa has expressed his sadness at the passing of de Klerk. Ramaphosa is expected to announce the state funeral details in due course. Yolisa Njamela for CGTN in Johannesburg, South Africa.